big event coming up on Saturday, and we know this is a huge opportunity for you because you are making the jump up to welterweight. I know something that you wanted to do for such a long time. Why was this the right time to move up to 147 pounds?
Well, I want to say first and foremost, thank you God for bringing us here all together today. Thank you everyone here that's with us. Put up or shut up. I think the reason why is like when you're facing the best, I mean the next thing to do is face another best. And that's Romero on Saturday night, the WBA welterweight world champion. So the whole thing is all about making great fights, and I think that's what everybody is missing, right? Am I right? So we're here to bring out the best of the best, give you guys some good shows and the good fights that you all are asking for.
And that's what I wanted to ask you about, because we know there's a lot of big names right now at welterweight. But one thing you've said in the lead up to this, and Romero has said, is that you are doing this for the fans. You're bringing the best, fighting the best, even though there is a long-standing friendship there, right? So why was it important for you to say, hey, I want to make the best fights and be an example to others?
Be an example to others? I mean, the only way we can be an example is by leading it, right? So this is a perfect example. You hear a lot of people today in the sport of boxing where, you know, they're coming together as friends and it's kind of derailing the process of seeing the best fight the best. And I think that what we're doing here, Romero and myself, we're trying to change that and bring back boxing to make boxing great again. It's exactly that, and that's what I look forward to come Saturday night.
You are looking to make boxing great again, doing so with marquee matchups like this one. We know that you've been on your own spiritual journey, your ups and downs, and Rolly has been open about the things that he's been on, his mental health challenges, things like that. You said in the build-up, you said Rolly's playing a bit of a character right now. What character is Rolly playing?
I think Rolly's playing very discreet right now, you know what I'm saying? I think that he's waiting until the final moments to really express himself, and I think that'll be on Fight Night, for sure. But in the meantime, I've known Rolly for over 10 years, and we've been to each other's homes and all that, but all that is out the window, really, come Saturday night. We're actually going to hit each other and actually look for a knockout. That's the main goal.
And that was my question for you. Both you and Rolly have a long-standing friendship going back over 10 years. And there was times where Rolly was down in his luck. You actually gave him $5,000. You helped him out of a tough situation. I'm sure Rolly's helped you at times as well. How are you going to put that aside on Saturday night and go to business?
I've actually given him, on top of 5, I've given him I think 12 or 15 grand on top of that for a Rolex that allegedly wasn't his. So I think that I'm trying to get mine back. You feel me? I'm trying to get mine back and kick his ass come Saturday night. So that's it.
In terms of your career, we've seen you have so much success. Vasily Lomachenko, we mentioned Josh Taylor. There's been highlight. We could go down the whole list. We know in your last performance against Shakur, it didn't go your way. And I know you said you didn't do that fight for yourself. Now you're fighting for yourself, right? So what changes from then to now?
I think when you do things for yourself, I mean, you're doing it practically for God, right? So I think all those things are going to come into fruition that night for me. And I mean, even when we lose, we win. Look, right away, we're going back to another world title, welterweight world title, against a true vet, someone that has a lot of punch power. And, you know, I think the whole process of this is the message that I'm trying to bring out to everybody is we all fail in life, but the thing is that we just got to keep moving forward and stay positive. That's the whole purpose of this whole thing.
I wanted to ask you about that because, like I said, you've been vocal about mental health, about manifestation, about journaling, about positive energy, right? You've been a role model in that way. So with everything leading up to this fight on August 22nd, where are you at mentally, spiritually, emotionally?
I'm with my oneness. That's what it is. One love, one self-love, man. That's really what it is. And I just want to put on a good show as long as I'm here on Earth, and for how long that will be, just give you guys a great show and entertain all of you all, because you guys deserve that. Most importantly, and to the next generation, you know, whether it's boxing, whether it's any combat sport, or just anything that you want to put your heart into, just really do it and don't give up. That's it. That's the best thing I can tell you guys. Do not give up. That's how you win.
It's well said, and we're going to keep speaking to you, but let's bring in Teofimo Lopez, Senior here. So, Senior, we know, we just talked about January with Shakur. We know you were in the corner. You were concerned about Teo's power. How is he looking at welterweight? He's going to carry his power to welterweight now, being able to get those 7 extra pounds.
Yeah, I'm really tired of everybody talking about that fight. losing nowadays is like, it's over. And my son is ready for this fight right now. He's really mentally ready for this fight. I don't know about the past. I know he in the present. All I know is that he's going to entertain come Saturday, August 22nd. And I want to tell everybody that's going to be entertainment that night. Boxing needs it. And my son is, a showman, and he'll be ready.
Before we turn it back over to Teofimo Lopez, let me ask you one more question. So much of boxing is fathers and sons, right? There's a rich history of that. And even in Rolly Romero's corner, right, his father's going to be there. When you look at what your son is doing, right now he has a chance to challenge for his third championship belt in the third division, which is an amazing achievement. What is it like to see this through your eyes?
I'm so proud of him because he doesn't take no easy routes. He could have got an easy fight, fighting top 5 guy, for the same money, and he just likes to challenge himself. I'm a really proud father, and I know a lot of proud fathers out there that they do the same thing for the kids. And this is what motivates me. You know what I'm saying? I have a great son, and he's amazing.
Thank you so much. We'll turn it back over to Teo. We're talking about family here, so we got a little workout going on right now.
Yeah, right here, man. It's Teofimo the fifth, actually. Teofimo Lopez. This is Liam right here. This is our little man right here. The next heir to the throne, man. That's for sure. Teofimo the fifth. Hey, big boxing great again. Number 1, Teofimo.
Teo, just a few more questions before we let you go. One thing about your friendship with Rolly, right? You guys go back a long ways, but you mentioned there was something that happened. You met him in a locker room after a fight, and you noticed something. And after you noticed that, you called your legal team. You said, "Make the fight happen." What did you see in Rolly that made you say, "Hey, let's get it on"?
I think that the way he, how can I say it, man? I think I was approached about the Rolly fight a little bit earlier in the year. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather see him defend it first before we ever talk about fighting each other. But then when it was the last fight that was here with Benavidez and Zurdo for the unified championship, I don't know, I just saw something change in him. He just kind of acted a little rashy, boast. So I was like, I gotta pipe that down, humble that man real quick. You know what I mean? So this is why I told my team, I said, let's make the fight happen and let's just put up or shut up at this point.
I'm sure you visualized Saturday night and making that walk in T-Mobile. How do you expect the fight to go down versus Rolly Romero on Saturday night?
Well, this is the road to undisputed at welterweight division, and this is it right here. It starts August 22nd. How I see myself is my hand raised victory, baby. That's what we smelling. That's what we're feeling. That's what we're gonna do.
And we have the packed house here at MGM Red Lab on the floor. I'm sure you want to acknowledge all the great people that came out here. What's your message to them?
My gosh, I mean, look, you guys are taking the time. You guys love the sport. I think you guys like combat. You guys love entertainment. What's going on? What's popping? Live at the T-Mobile Arena. I mean, to everybody, really, what else can I say? I mean, it's just that time. Let's go. It's that time. It's just that time.
It's just that time. And finally, you address the people here, but we have everyone watching around the world. And I know you're such a good promoter. You started Takeover Promotions yourself. You can promote this fight better than everyone else. So there's a camera right there. August 22nd. Why should people tune in?
All right, guys, you should tune in because this PBC now attached to the zone as well. Takeover Promotions and Associations. This is Rolly versus Teofimo. This is take it or leave it, or really put up or shut up. And I think for everybody, this is Teofimo Lopez coming back. What else can he do? Does he still have it? Does he not? Where's his power, bro? I know. And the whole thing, this is what it takes. You guys don't want to miss it. It's going to be live on the zone and also airing on Prime Video. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Always love, guys.
Let's hear it for Teofimo, the Takeover Lopez.